What if I told you that waking up at 5 a.m. is actually making you less productive? You have seen the videos, you have seen the Instagram posts. Successful CEOs, athletes, and influencers all say the same thing. If you want to win, you have to beat the sun. They show you their perfect morning coffee, their dark gyms, and their silent houses. They make it feel like waking up early is a magic trick for success. But for most of us, this is a lie. If you are waking up at 5 a.m. just to be tired, grumpy, and foggy for the rest of the day, you aren't winning. You're just losing sleep. Today, we're going to break down the 5 a.m. myth and talk about what actually works for your brain and your body. The 5 a.m. routine became a global trend for one simple reason: it sounds tough. In the world of self-improvement, we often think that if something is hard, it must be good for us. We look at people like Tim Cook or Elon Musk and think, if I wake up when they do, I will be successful like them. But we're confusing discipline with a clock. Waking up early is just a tool. For some people, it's a great tool. It gives them quiet time before the world starts. But for others, it's a trap. We've been sold the idea that productivity is about suffering. We think that if we aren't exhausted, we aren't working hard enough. This is wrong. Productivity is about results, not about how many hours of darkness you saw before breakfast. Here's the part the gurus don't tell you. Your body is pre-programmed. Scientists call this your chronotype. It's basically your internal biological clock, and it's written in your DNA. Think about it like this. There are four main types of people. The lions. These are the natural morning people. They feel great at 5 a.m. Their brains are sharpest before noon. The bears, this is most of the world, they follow the sun. They wake up at 7 or 8 a.m. and feel best in the middle of the day. The wolves, these are the night owls. Their brains don't even start working properly until 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. The dolphins are people who have trouble sleeping and have irregular energy. If you are a wolf but you force yourself to wake up at 5 a.m., you're fighting your own biology. When you wake up during a time when your brain wants to be asleep, you experience something called sleep inertia. This is that heavy zombie feeling that lasts for hours. You might be at your desk at 5:30 a.m., but your brain is still in bed. You aren't actually working, you're just sitting there. The biggest problem with the 5 a.m. myth is that people forget to go to bed early. Your brain needs 7 to 9 hours of sleep to clean out toxins and process information. When you only get 5 hours of sleep because you wanted to join the 5 a.m. club, your IQ actually drops. You become worse at making decisions. You get angry faster. Your memory gets worse. Imagine you were a professional athlete. Would you cut your practice time in half just to say you started earlier? Of course not. Sleep is your practice for your brain. If you cut your sleep, you are showing up to the game of life with a broken engine. If the 5 a.m. alarm isn't the secret, what is? The secret is energy management. The most productive people don't manage their minutes, they manage their focus. Instead of trying to be awake for the most hours, try to be intense for the hours you are awake. Here's how you do it. Find your peak window. Everyone has 2 or 3 hours a day where they feel like a superhero. For some, it is 10 a.m. For others, it is 9 p.m. Find that window and protect it. Do your hardest, most important work during that time. Don't waste your peak energy on emails or cleaning your room. The power of consistency. Your body loves a rhythm. It is much better to wake up at 8 a.m. every single day, including weekends, than to wake up at 5 a.m. on Monday and sleep until 10 a.m. on Saturday. When you stay consistent, your body knows when to release energy and when to get tired. This makes waking up feel easy, no matter what the time is. If you want to be more productive without feeling like a zombie, start these 4 habits today. Work backwards from sleep. If you want to wake up at 6 a.m., you must be asleep by 10 p.m. Sleep is the foundation. If you can't get to bed early, don't try to wake up early. The no phone first hour. This is the most important tip. It doesn't matter what time you wake up. For the first 60 minutes of your day, do not touch your phone. No social media, no news, no messages. This keeps your brain calm and focused. Get sunlight immediately. As soon as you wake up, Open the windows or step outside for 5 minutes. The light tells your brain to stop producing melatonin, the sleep hormone, and start producing cortisol, the energy hormone. Use the 90-minute rule. Human focus works in waves. Try to work in 90-minute blocks with a 15-minute break in between. This matches your body's natural energy cycles. To wrap this up, remember this: the clock is just a tool. If waking up at 5 a.m. makes you feel powerful and happy, keep doing it. But if you've been trying it and you feel miserable, please stop. You aren't failing. You are just a bear or a wolf trying to live like a lion. Success is about consistency. It is about showing up every day and doing the work. A person who wakes up at 9 a.m. and works with 100% focus will always beat a person who wakes up at 5 a.m. and works with 20% focus. Be kind to your body. Get your sleep. Find your own rhythm. That is how you actually win. Thanks for watching. If this video made you feel better about your sleep schedule, give it a thumbs up and tell me in the comments, what time do you usually wake up? Let's see if we have more lions or wolves in the house. See you in the next one.